Imagine a place where the greatest minds on Earth gathered under one roof. A place said to contain hundreds of thousands of scrolls filled with the accumulated knowledge of the ancient world. What if one building held the secrets of mathematics, astronomy, medicine, engineering, philosophy, and civilizations that have long vanished? Then one day, it was gone. Was the world's greatest library destroyed in a single catastrophic fire? Or is that one of history's biggest myths? Tonight, we uncover the hidden history, surprising discoveries, and enduring mystery of the Library of Alexandria. Before we dive deeply, kindly subscribe to my page, follow, like, and share for more hidden history, untold stories, and fascinating historical mysteries. Our story begins more than 2,300 years ago. The year is around 331 BCE. After conquering the Persian Empire, Alexander the Great founded a new city on Egypt's Mediterranean coast. He named it Alexandria. Although Alexander died before seeing his vision fully realized, his successors, the Ptolemaic rulers, transformed the city into one of the greatest centers of learning the world had ever known. Alexandria was strategically located between Africa, Asia, and Europe. Merchants arrived daily carrying spices, gold, papyrus, silk, and ideas. Knowledge became one of the city's greatest treasures. The Ptolemies wanted Alexandria to become more than a capital. They wanted it to become the intellectual center of the ancient world. That ambition would lead to one of history's most famous institutions, the Library of Alexandria. The library was likely part of a larger scholarly institution known as the Mouseion, or Temple of the Muses. It functioned as a research center where scholars lived, studied, debated, and wrote. The rulers funded scientific research, mathematics, medicine, geography, astronomy, literature, philosophy. Few institutions in history had such a broad mission. Ancient writers claimed the library aimed to collect every book in the known world. Ships entering Alexandria's harbor were reportedly searched for scrolls. Copies might be made, with originals sometimes retained while duplicates were returned. Whether every detail of these stories is literally true is debated, but they reflect the library's extraordinary reputation. It became a symbol of humanity's desire to gather all knowledge in one place. The library attracted remarkable thinkers. Euclid helped shape geometry. Eratosthenes estimated Earth's circumference with astonishing accuracy using shadows and careful observation. Aristarchus proposed that Earth might orbit the Sun centuries before the heliocentric model became widely accepted. Physicians studied anatomy. Engineers designed innovative machines. Poets preserved literature. Linguists compared texts from different cultures. The library was not simply a storage room for scrolls. It was a living laboratory of ideas. Knowledge from Egypt, Greece, Mesopotamia, Persia, and beyond flowed together. This is where the mystery begins. How many scrolls did the library actually contain? Ancient sources mention figures ranging from tens of thousands to several hundred thousand. Modern historians caution that these numbers are uncertain. A scroll was not the same as a modern book. Some works occupied several scrolls. Many figures may have been estimates or rhetorical exaggerations. Even so, the library almost certainly housed one of the largest collections of written knowledge in the ancient world. Its shelves likely held works on mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, geography, history, drama, poetry, law, and languages. Some texts survive today through later copies. Others have vanished forever. Almost everyone has heard the same story. The library burned. Knowledge disappeared overnight. Civilization was set back by centuries. It is a powerful story, but historians have long questioned whether it happened that way. One tradition connects the destruction to Julius Caesar's campaign in Alexandria in 48 BCE, when fires in the harbor may have spread to nearby storehouses containing scrolls. Other accounts suggest later periods of political instability, civil conflict, or imperial decrees damaged parts of the institution. Still others describe gradual decline rather than one catastrophic event. The evidence is fragmented. No surviving ancient source gives a simple, universally accepted account. The famous image of one enormous blaze destroying the entire library in a single night is not supported by the available historical evidence. Instead, many scholars believe the library's collections were diminished over generations through multiple episodes of damage, neglect, and changing political priorities. The mystery deepens. Here is one of the most surprising facts. The greatest loss may not have been books that vanished in flames. Knowledge often survives through copying. Many important works from antiquity were preserved because scribes reproduced them elsewhere. The real tragedy may have been the countless works that were never copied again. When the last surviving copy of a text disappears, so does an author's voice. Not with a dramatic explosion, but with silence. Who was responsible? Julius Caesar? Later Roman emperors? Religious conflicts in late antiquity? Successive wars? Neglect? Modern historians generally reject the idea that one individual or one event destroyed everything. Instead, they point to centuries of upheaval in Alexandria. Libraries depend on funding, political stability, maintenance, people committed to preserving knowledge. When those conditions disappear, collections slowly vanish. The controversy remains because the evidence is incomplete. Ancient writers often disagreed. Later authors sometimes repeated stories without first-hand knowledge. Separating fact from legend is one of history's greatest challenges. This question continues to fascinate the world. Did the library contain scientific discoveries centuries ahead of their time? Unknown philosophical works? Lost tragedies by famous playwrights? Historical accounts now gone forever? No one knows. We cannot catalog books that no longer exist. What we do know is that many ancient works referenced by later authors have not survived. Some are known only by title, others only through brief quotations. Entire schools of thought may have disappeared because their writings were never copied. The dream of Alexandria never truly died. Its spirit lived on wherever scholars collected knowledge. In the libraries of the Roman world, in Byzantine scriptoria, in centers of learning across the Islamic world, where Greek, Persian, Indian, and other works were translated, preserved, and expanded, in medieval universities, in Renaissance collections, and in modern libraries around the globe. The Library of Alexandria became more than a building. It became an idea, the belief that knowledge belongs to humanity. Here's the greatest twist. Perhaps the biggest mystery isn't what the library lost. It's what survived. Ideas do not always depend on buildings. They travel. They are copied, translated, debated, rediscovered. Even if shelves collapse, knowledge can endure when people choose to preserve it. The story of Alexandria is not only about destruction. It is also about resilience. Imagine opening a forgotten chamber tomorrow. Inside are thousands of perfectly preserved scrolls from the ancient world. Would they transform everything we know about history? Or would they reveal that humanity has always been asking the same questions? Perhaps somewhere beneath the sands of Egypt, or hidden within overlooked collections, fragments of that lost world still wait to be discovered. The Library of Alexandria remains one of history's greatest mysteries, not because we know exactly what was lost, but because we never will. And perhaps that uncertainty is what keeps its legend alive. What do you think? Was the library destroyed in one catastrophic event, or did it slowly fade away over centuries? Comment your theory below. And subscribe for more hidden history, archaeological mysteries, forgotten civilizations, and the untold stories that continue to shape our world. Please don't forget to subscribe to my page, follow, like, and share for more hidden history, untold stories, and fascinating historical mysteries.